Good morning, everybody. I'm Joseph Jackson with Eat This Dessert First. Some of you may have a recollection of something very familiar with this under a different brand many years ago. Yes, that was me under a different brand. I am in the process of relaunching and rebranding, and that's why I'm back. Um, so, a little bit about me. Like I said, in another life, I was going into accounting and financial planning, got into some sales, and then all that went away and decided to start a dessert business with my now ex-wife, thus the brand of Leanne's Cheesecakes. This was started, and we had an issue of doing cheesecakes here in Florida because the sun outside kind of melts the product. So when you get someone to slice a cheesecake at like a food truck rally, a fresh market, stuff like that, within about 10 minutes they were coming back saying, "Hey, our cheesecake melted. Can we get a fresh slice?" So the other side of that is when you're trying to transport those said cheesecakes as whole products, as whole cheesecakes, they don't stand up to the heat and kind of collapse on each other. So within the first week, we had to figure out how to change the business model to stay in business because you can't do outdoor cheesecake in Florida. We found out. So we had to figure out how to insulate a cheesecake and keep it cold for about 2 to 3 hours while people either enjoy it out at a festival or take it home, put it back in the fridge for later. We were sitting around, and then all of a sudden, someone said a jar. Kind of all stopped, looked at each other, and was like, "This may be it." Went down to Walmart, picked out about 8 different kinds of jars, and started testing them. Found out that this size jar is the perfect size for what we need to do. It's an 8-ounce slice, single serve. Well, 2 servings because every other cheesecake out there is 4 ounces on there, and we had to figure out a way to match on nutrition facts because if you look at a 4-ounce cheesecake, of course, it's going to be about half of everything that an 8-ounce cheesecake is. So, while just like a Coke can says 2 servings, so does our jar, but everybody eats it in 1 serving. So then, got expansion, got into Lucky's Markets, went out throughout the whole state, and then in 2019, Lucky's Markets decided to close because Kroger Foods pulled their funding and went through bankruptcy. So, in the process of an email, saw about $500,000 in sales disappear about 3 months before COVID hit. And about 2 months before my ex walked out the door with for everything and left me with a business branded under her name. So then decided to take a couple years off to care for my mother as she unfortunately passed from cancer, and I wouldn't trade any minute for what I'm in doing now as for the time I spent with her. And got there because COVID was rough, but I got 2 years with my mom at home to take care of her and see her through the end. So I'm very thankful for that, and here I am now, relaunched, rebranded, and restarted. Why I chose the new name for the business. So I got behind it. Is because one of the hashtags I always used was "Eat Dessert First." So I took a hashtag that I had over 8,000 posts tied to and turned that into the name of the business. Eat This Dessert First is now the name of the business, and I relaunched with my own product added to the because I'm part Sicilian, and I always did cannolis at markets and fresh events where I pipe the shells fresh for people to enjoy fresh hard shell with nice fresh cannoli cream. Well, going to retail, it's kind of hard to keep the shell fresh. So pivoting again to make it affordable and made it for wholesale, cannoli chips and dip. You have your nice classic cannoli chip. You can dip into the cream so you can get that fresh, non-soggy chip that everyone hates. So those are what I'm launching with now. I'm looking to get back into coffee shops, grocery stores, restaurants, just like I had before throughout the state. And that's where I'm moving towards as far as that goes. But a little bit before that, as you can see, um, this right here is one of the major accomplishments. And in St. Pete, they had top local chef and competing against 7 of the top restaurants that were doing their main meals and a couple other dessert restaurants. I was able to pull off the top overall award in People's Choice over the restaurants. And the following year, they eliminated the dessert category because the restaurants were upset that a dessert actually won the competition with a orange infused chocolate cheesecake with truffles and everything else on it. So, being a top chef award is something to move on from, and then going back into the CBD business as well, as I was doing CBD infused desserts as well, and helped with the Florida legislator write and test out the different ways they wanted to label and regulate the food market for CBD, as I was the first product on the shelves outside of honey to hit grocery store shelves in Florida with the cheesecakes and dark chocolates that I was doing. Now with the new hemp bills and things like that, the limiting companies, we really need help pushing it forward, so it's not just the monopoly that we have here in the hemp and cannabis industry, but also to open it up for small businesses like myself to be able to get into the cash cow, which is the edibles business of Florida. Um, so that's a major thing there to think about when legislation comes around again. And then moving forward, just we are looking forward to supplying desserts throughout the whole state again, and then nationwide as I rebuild the manufacturing and distribution of my company.